everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and you guys are amazing. That is right. Thank you guys so much for getting my Degrassi characters tier ranking video to 1,000 views. And I have a little trick up my sleeve, a little surprise that I've been waiting for. Yes, in fact, as a little treat, I decided I would go back into Degrassi and give you a couples tier ranking. And so yes, I've got my handy dandy laptop and I've got you with me to watch and we're just gonna get into it. So like always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and click that bell notification so you don't miss out on when I post. And now, without further ado, let's start tier ranking. So, let me tell you about the categories. So, I have the highest of the high, which is yearbook, yearbook. And so that means this couple is permanent. They're etched in the yearbook, and that is where they will be forever. Next is y'all cute or whatever. But I mean, you're not yearbook, so I mean, you're good, but you're not like amazing. Next is bittersweet. You know, this couple just has a soft spot in your heart. You don't know why. You know, they've had good moments, they've had bad moments, and you just gotta roll with what it is. Next, we have Pass the Popcorn, because this is a hot mess and you love to watch it. Like, you're like, this relationship is so bad, but it's bad in a fun way. It's bad in an enjoyable way. It's bad in a, you are just another student at Degrassi and you watch them for your daily drama tea. Yes. And then next is, this is problematic. And this is where it transitions to being just a really bad, toxic relationship. And then one step past that is, of course, the extreme, get a lawyer. A lawyer needs to be procured immediately. Immediately. And the last one is kind of a side category, and it's like, were they even a couple? Because I don't remember that. I don't remember that being canon. It may be in our minds, but it's not canon. So, yes. Okay, first we're going to start off with Adam and Imogen. Where are they? Oh, I know. That was bad. Oh my gosh, no. Pass the popcorn. So, pass the popcorn because this happened during summer camp when Adam was on a break from Becky, or were they technically on a break? But anyway, he and Imogen had like an affair or something during summer camp, and then he realized, oh my gosh, I love Becky. So then, you know, Adam got in his car. Oh my gosh, no. I said I want to cry on camera. Oh my gosh. R.I.P. Adam. Next. Ooh. You know what? We will get to that later, because that couple, that's a force to be reckoned with. Okay, let's skip all of the Bandaris for right now, and we're going to go to Jonah and Becky. And this one, I mean, it's bittersweet. You know, they had good moments making music together, but then they were just like, he was okay. Next, oh my gosh, no, Maya Matlin and Cam. Problematic. And I will say problematic because Cam had a lot of demons, inner demons that he was battling, and he just couldn't be there for Maya, couldn't open up to Maya, and then things happened that I believe could have been prevented had Cam gotten the necessary help. And so then, because of what happened in that relationship, Maya had troubles in the rest of her relationships. And so, yes. Very problematic. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, I forgot to mention what I am doing is only one couple. Well, no. Only one person can only be in yearbook once. So you can't have Drew and Becky in yearbook and then also have Drew and Bianca in yearbook. It's one or the other. That is the rule. And then also, what I say is fact, okay? I know these couples and I know what they need, and I will place them where they need to be. So, because I know the one I'm about to do, y'all are gonna be upset because of my rule that only one person can be in yearbook. And it's Drew and Claire. Yearbook. I don't want to hear it. I know what you're gonna say, but Eli. One, Eli cheated on her. 2, I'm starting to think the relationship was a little unhealthy because when she broke up with him, what did he do? He drove his hearse into a wall. Now, Drew and Claire, they started off as friends, okay? He was there for her when she had cancer, okay? They had a friendship. They were working together in student council, okay? They were preparing to have a kid together until, Claire realized that was Eli's kid. But they were amazing, and they should have been in game, period. No questions asked. Bottom of the line. Next, oh my gosh, Connor and Jenna. Also yearbook. Connor and Jenna were a match made in heaven. The greatest couple, possibly. I think there's only one couple that may top them, but amazing, iconic. I think the reason I like them as a couple is because now I like them as people. Oh, that sounds so bad. Like, literally, Jenna gets redemption for being with Connor. And Connor gets redemption for being with Jenna. I think I said this in my last video, but yearbook. They're amazing memories. The where they went in Paris and France, and then their first date when they were like astronauts. Oh, cute. No one can touch it. Okay, Craig and Ashley. Get a lawyer. I'm saying get a lawyer because I thought it was very bad that Craig had songs that Ashley wrote on his album without crediting Ashley. So I'm gonna need Ashley to get a lawyer. Next, oh my gosh, Craig and Ellie. Problematic. And I'm saying it's problematic because Ellie was obsessed with Craig. Craig could do no wrong. Like, literally, she was obsessed. Like, when Craig was battling his drug addiction and Craig blamed his then girlfriend Manny, Ellie flipped on Manny. It's like, girl, your man is lying to you. He's not even your man. And you're being stupid listening to him. Yes. Oh, problematic. Next, oh my gosh. So this is Emma and Damien. Oh. I don't like them. They're the lowest of the low, but I'm trying to figure out a reason why I can tell them to get a lawyer. Is there a reason why I can tell them to get a lawyer? No, I can't. You know what? Were they even a couple? I'll just put them there because what? It was just, were they really official? I mean, especially with what happened with Liberty later. I was like, were y'all even a couple? I don't know. I just, I hate Emma. So any relationship she's in, no. Okay. Danny and Shantae, y'all cute or whatever. And y'all are cute, okay? And I know what you're saying. Shantae technically stole him from Leia, but Leia was a terrible person. Let's get that clear. Which is why they're not in yearbook. Otherwise, they'd be in yearbook. But yeah, they are cute. Next, we have Danny and Mia. Wait, is her name Mia? Yes, Mia. Okay. Mia, pass the popcorn. Pass the popcorn because this was when Mia was trying to be a model, and then she thought she had to do something with the guy to get the job, and then she already had the job, but the guy didn't tell her, and then she told her friend Leia, and then Leia told Danny so that Danny would break up with Mia so he could be with Leia, which is why I think Leia's trash. But it was juicy. It was dramatic, and that is why I need you to pass the popcorn. Next, oh my gosh, Dave and the really tall girl whose name is escaping me. So yeah, Dave and Sadie. I will say pass the popcorn, mostly because Dave was trying to overcome his feelings because Sadie was way taller than him, and it was just, yeah. Okay, now we have Good Times. What's her name again? Jane and Declan. Were they even a couple? Because from what I recall, Jane was cheating on her man Spinner with Declan. So I don't even think they were a couple. Next, we have. Okay, let's skip all of this because this is very juicy. Let's skip to Marco and Dylan. Problematic. I think it's problematic, you know. Is it problematic though? I mean, he did cheat, but like, is it past the popcorn cheaty? No. I think that because Dylan was Marco's first boyfriend, it had an effect on Marco, and then Marco had like troubles like loving people, which then it was bad. So I don't know. Yeah. Next, Claire and Eli, and y'all cute or whatever. But as I've mentioned, he drove his car into a wall when she broke up with him. He cheated on her. He lied to her. So many things happened. And then every 5 seconds, man was writing a play about how she had scorned his love. Literally, Love Roulette, when it was first starting off to be about Claire and the guy who stabbed him Fitz, and then she changed the guy to be what? Jack, named after Jake, the Claire's guy who then ended up being her stepbrother because their parents got married. It was a mess. Writing all these things, threatening all these actions. Chill. Stay at NYU and chill. But once again, still so sad Claire did not go to Columbia where she got in. Oh, so sad. Okay, next. Oh my gosh, Eli and Imogen. This is problematic. This is problematic for one reason and one reason only, and that is when Imogen prioritized his creativity over his health. When she took his pills and threw them away so that he could write. That is my issue. You do not prioritize someone's creativity or someone's work over their mental well-being and their health. Okay, next we're gonna get back to Ellie Nash. Ellie Nash and Sean. Ellie Nash and Sean dated? Don't remember it. Ellie Nash and the guy who was in charge of the newspaper company. Were they even a couple? I can't even remember his name, and I'm actually not gonna look it up. Because they weren't even like a couple. Like, I mean, sure, she liked him, but then chasing after Craig every 5 seconds, he eventually was like, I'm chill off that. And I can't blame him. Next, we have Emma and Peter, and you know what? Is it problematic or is it just passing the popcorn? I'm gonna say pass the popcorn purely because it's not problematic in the sense of everything else. My thing is, how can you date the guy who took a picture of your best friend shirtless, a video of your best friend shirtless, and then he distributed it to everyone in the school? How can you date that dude? And this is why I think she's a bad friend. This is why I don't think she deserves love. You know what? No, it's problematic. No, I remember that I told myself that I did not like her, and everything she does is problematic. So she's not even good enough for me to get popcorn for. So that's where she belongs. Next, Emma and the poet guy. Were they even a couple? Next, Emma and Jay. Were they even a couple? Or did they just have a relationship in the ravine? Next, Emma and Kelly. I think it's problematic because both she and Manny, and I think even Liberty a little bit, liked Kelly, and they were all living together. After Emma had made arrangements and gotten her friend Liberty and Manny back into the room because they were actually staying with other people, and Emma just wasn't okay with that. She moved them back in, and then Kelly became the last roommate, and then they were just fighting over him, and then all these other things. And then she and Kelly went on a bike tour, and then he broke up with her, and then she was trying to force him to be vegan or vegetarian or whatever, and he was like, I want to eat meat. And yeah, problematic. It's either her way or the highway, and I'm glad that Kelly just got back on his bike and left. Oh no, okay, no, this is problematic. This is very problematic right here. I'm not even like kidding. Also, note, when I introduce like a trigger, I'll just have like a nice little like box right here with like trigger warning, and then once I'm done with the trigger, it'll go away. Esme and Miles, problematic. Problematic because Esme was once again giving him drugs that were not prescribed. That was problematic. My issue. Oh my gosh, Fiona and Adam. Problematic. And it's problematic because Fiona was gay and she was using Adam because of who Adam was, and that just wasn't fair to him. So, problematic. And I'm glad that Adam realized he deserved better. Oh my gosh, Fiona, get a lawyer. And actually she did. I'm so glad she got a lawyer. Fiona and her abusive boyfriend, trigger warning, abusive boyfriend. I'm going to be talking about him. So basically, he beat her, pushed her down the stairs, punched her, all the types of things. And so, yes, she got a lawyer and got rid of him. So, yes. Next, we have Fiona and Riley. And were they even a couple? Because they're both gay. Next, we have, oh my gosh, it's Frankie and Noah. Aww. I think Frankie's a mess, which is why the relationship never worked. But where can I put this? Should we pass the popcorn? Maybe we should pass the popcorn. I guess I'm neutral on them. I think this relationship was when Frankie said something racist, and then like she couldn't understand what she said was racist, and then she kept digging herself into a hole. Then she tried to run away with Jonah, but then Jonah's like, I don't want to run away with you. And so I guess maybe like that whole like running away thing is why I want popcorn. Next, unfortunately, Grace and Zoe were never a couple. I'm surprised myself because in my mind's eye, I could have sworn that they were a couple. But unfortunately, in canon, they were not. And even though they should be here, technically they belong in Were They Even a Couple. But you know what? No, I can't put that there because they were never a couple. But I'm telling you, man, if they were a couple, straight to your book. Straight to your book. Next, we have Noah. Wait, is his name Noah or Jonah? Oh my God, that's Jonah. I'm so sorry, we're calling him Noah back here. His name is Jonah. Jonah and Grace, they were a couple. It's bittersweet. They had cute memories. I think I was also just like, she should be with Zoe. But then also he helped her, you know, realize and have a will to live because of her health condition. So that was sweet. That was sweet. Next, oh my gosh, Holly J and Declan. Girl was stupid. Where's the button for that? Oh, I don't think we have one of those. Girl was stupid. There really should be a button for girl was stupid because she really was. Mans was trying to pay for her. I'll just say pass the popcorn. A lot of things that happened with them were unnecessary. Yeah. Girl really fumbled a bag. That's all I'm going to say. And watching her fumble the bag was entertaining. Okay, next, Holly J and Blue. I feel like I'm missing a category. Like a category of just like meh. Because like literally these two, they weren't problematic. Like she just wanted him because she was alone and felt like alone because all of her friends were dating someone. So I guess it's problematic because she was never really interested in him. And I think in fact at first like she just wanted to like, yeah. So I guess it's problematic. But also he never knew her name. Oh my gosh, yes. Like he just called her Holly, and then finally she was like, it's Holly J. Yeah, that was actually very problematic. I'm glad I remembered that. Oh, Sav and Holly J. Yearbook. Oh, you couldn't tell them anything. Oh my gosh, that night, that roulette night, that Vegas themed night. Oh, amazing, perfect. They belong together. I don't understand why they weren't in game. I mean, sure, Sav had his fling with Keke Palmer, but at the end of the day, Sav and Holly J. Sinclair are in game. In game. Oh, wait a minute. Boom. That's where they belong. Perfect. Fiona and Imogen, bittersweet, because I think this is Fiona's only serious relationship after she came out. But why it's not y'all cute or whatever is because I did not agree with what Imogen did during prom night, which was trying to sabotage Fiona's career by impersonating her in front of this really famous designer, which is never okay. Never okay. Oh, it's never okay. Oh, it's very upsetting. It was a mess. Ugh. It's a mess. Okay. Next, we have what? Holly J and Spinner. They were never a couple. Holly J just had a huge crush on him. Imogen and Jack. Problematic, and it's problematic because of what happened during prom season. No, it's just the fact that Imogen always had to change for Jack, even when Jack wasn't asking for it. So I think when Jack first saw her designs for the ball, and Jack was like, they're okay. Imogen was like, oh my gosh, my girlfriend just said they were okay. I need to change everything. And she changed everything and like ruined everything. And then Jack was like, I like them. Why did you change them? And so that, I didn't like that. I thought it was problematic. But the thing I thought that was most problematic was literally, Imogen went out of her way to get Jack to come to prom. Jack did not want to participate in prom. So the entire time, Imogen's sitting next to Jack, doing nothing while all her friends are having fun. All her friends are having fun, doing novelty dances, and she's there lonely, bored. So it's very obvious to see that Jack does not bring out the best in Imogen. Okay, Jay, Hogarth, and Alex. Girl, get a lawyer. I don't know. Should she get a lawyer? No, I think it's just problematic. He cheated on her, and I think he spread some diseases around the entire school for a while. But he just never treated her right, so sis, move on. Go to someone else. Claire and Jake. Pass the popcorn. Pass the popcorn because that's juicy. Because they were dating, but then their parents were dating, then their parents got married, so then they couldn't date. But yet she still wanted to date him. So they were like trying to sneak around. It was really juicy. It was a mess. It was giving you Foster's 2.0. Although technically, didn't this come out before the Fosters? So technically it's giving you Life with Derek 2.0. Next we have, oh my gosh. Ha, get a lawyer. But also, this is problematic. But also, get a lawyer. So Jenna and Casey, they ended up having a baby sophomore year? Yeah, I think sophomore, junior year of high school. Jenna's brother moved away, so then Casey and Jenna were living together with Casey's mom, who just got out of prison. And then basically Casey was just being a terrible father who was always out because he never wanted to be home with the child, leaving Jenna at home to raise the child, which falls under problematic. Why I'm saying get a lawyer is this one time Casey said the wrong thing. Jenna was in the wrong place at the wrong time. She picked up her guitar and she hit Casey. Now, I rewatched that scene multiple times, so technically that scene should be in Pass the Popcorn, but also abuse is never okay, so we're gonna have to get a lawyer. Yes. And then Casey was dragging his feet, not wanting to give up the baby, but then it was like, dude, you're not even here to raise the baby, so how can you be like, oh, we can raise the baby if you're not even home to raise the baby? Oh, it was a mess. Tell me lies, Ashley Kerwin and Jimmy. I hate them. Where do they need a lawyer? No, it's just problematic. I think the one thing that I strongly detested is when Sis edited him off of her track because she didn't like that people were listening to him more than her. And that's a problem. And also, I was tired of this whole back and forth thing. Y'all together, y'all break up. Y'all together, y'all break up. Y'all together, y'all break up. Just stay broken up. It's so simple. Oh my gosh. I have so many categories. Next, oh my gosh, Hazel and Jimmy. Bittersweet. I think they were cute. Why they're not, y'all cute or whatever, or yearbook is because Hazel had poor character development. And I feel like the only reason why they were together is because they were trying to placate the black community by giving us a black couple. And when you have zero character development, it doesn't work. Like literally, he had a better relationship with my girl Ellie. Like I wanted them to be in game. You know what? Speaking of that, since this is all Jimmy right here, where is Ellie? Is she not in here? Are Ellie and Jimmy not in here together? Wait a minute. Oh, this is messed up. How are you gonna have all these fake couples in here, but you're not gonna have Ellie and Jimmy? Oh, what a mess, what a mess. Oh my gosh, what a absolute mess. So I guess we'll move on to Jimmy and his fiance, which is y'all cute or whatever. Don't remember her name, but yeah, they were cute. You know, they were in physical therapy together, fell in love. Y'all cute. Becky and Jonah. I feel like they were already in here. Yeah, they're already in here. Okay, well, they're already in here, so I'm just gonna move this to the end because they were already in here. I was like, I definitely feel like I said those names together before. JT and Liberty. Oh. R.I.P. JT. R.I.P. James Tiberius York. Oh, they were in game. Perfect in game. And when they fell apart, you know, after they had the baby, and then JT was selling drugs to try and afford the child, and then they realized that that probably wasn't the best household for a child to be raised in, and they broke up, and then they realized that they belonged together. And of course, then some idiot from Lakers has to go and kill JT. Oh, they're perfect. They were robbed of a beautiful future together. Mia and JT. Pass the popcorn. It was juicy, and it was juicy because of the parallels, because Mia was a teen mother, and so it felt like JT was trying to replace the child that he lost with Liberty by being a surrogate father to Mia's kid, and it was just a mess. Next we have, oh my gosh, Katie and Drew. Oh my gosh, pass the popcorn. Pass the popcorn. Oh, this was good. They were cute. They were real cute or whatever until Bianca and Drew got together. But then Bianca and Katie were friends. So then they weren't telling her that like they were really together, because Katie had to go off to rehab because she was taking all these drugs because she was an athlete, and she had to deal with, you know, the pain of being an athlete and whatnot, with her injury. Like she was, you know, self-medicating. And so then they were a couple. They didn't tell her, but then she found out. So what did she do? She threw eggs at Bianca's car. She threw eggs at Drew's door. Wait, did she do that, or did she just throw eggs at Bianca's car? She definitely threw eggs at Bianca's car. She broke one of Bianca's mirrors, rear view mirrors. Oh, and then oh my gosh, when my good sis sabotaged the Toronto Ice Hounds video with Drew acting a plum fool. Oh my gosh. Oh, can you say drama? Drama. Oh, juicy. Juicy couture. Oh, it was so good. Next we have Katie and Jake. Bittersweet. They were cute, but then they broke up because Katie was about to sleep with this guy to afford Stanford. And Jake was not okay with that. Didn't they get back together in the end? I can't remember, but yeah. They were cute. They were real cute. Claire and Casey, oh my gosh. I forgot they were together. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say, okay, you know what? Were they cute? No, they weren't cute. I'm going to just say pass the popcorn. Because Casey and Claire were a thing, and then Jenna showed up, and she was talking about some, oh my gosh, I'm so glad y'all aren't catty at my school, you know, at my old school, like everyone was, you know, stealing each other's boyfriends, and then she snuck in and, you know, stole Casey. So, pass the popcorn. And also, them getting together was like a whole ordeal. It was like, we know y'all like each other, let's just jump to the next step. Let's stop wasting our time. Marisol and KC, pass the popcorn. Pass the popcorn right here. Because Marisol was the girl entertaining KC at the work when he should have been at home with his child. That's where he should have been. And so then it was funny when Marisol was trying to tell somebody something, and they were like, but aren't you the person that broke up these two basically playing house together? And then Jenna had to stand up and be like, yeah, you right. I was like, oh my gosh, that was juicy. That was real juicy. I was like, oh my gosh. That was very entertaining. Very entertaining to me and my homegirl. Okay, I don't understand what we're trying to say, that Liberty and Toby had potential. They didn't. This is problematic. How can you try and date your best friend's baby mama? Your dead best friends, your murdered best friend's baby mama? Trifling. And I think he kissed her first. And so they're just friends. So they weren't even a couple. So why are we saying this? Yeah, that's better. Oh my gosh, Jay and Manny. Oh my gosh, they're perfect. Yearbook. Oh my gosh. They're perfect. Oh, they're such a cute couple. And the fact that he did everything to get her into that university, and then when she was dating this guy, he made her feel like she couldn't do anything. How then he helped drive her to California and helped her have courage to audition. So then she got the part, and perfect, amazing. I love it. Ooh, so good. They're amazing. Okay, Danny and Leia, like I said, this is problematic because my thing is, if you are going to tear down another woman and spill another woman's information to get a man, you need to sit down somewhere. You're a mess. And that's why no one felt bad for you when Shantae took your man. That's why no one felt bad for you. Manny and Craig. It's bittersweet. They were cute. But then, when Craig was doing all of the drugs, it kind of, ruined the relationship. Next, we have Manny and JT. Were they even a couple? Mo and, I definitely just said her name. Marisol. Mo and Marisol. Y'all are cute. Especially when he was being an idiot, being drunk, at prom, missed their dance. So then at graduation, what did he do? He got everybody in the graduating class to serenade her with their song. Now I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Doom, 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 doom. They even had the band coming in. Like, it was epic. Oh, they were cute. Oh, whatevers. Next, Drew and my good sis, Zoe. Get a lawyer. And I'm saying get a lawyer because what is a senior doing with a freshman? Pause. Yeah. It was a mess. Next we have, is that Jane? Is that Jane with Peter or is that Mia with Peter? Have I already said Mia with Peter? I'm trying really hard to discern who that is. I'm thinking that might be me with Peter, but you know what? Until I'm sure, I'm just gonna move them right here. Because I can't tell who that is. Oh, next week, we're starting to get next class people. Okay. So, actually, I think now I'm just going to go back to the Bendaris and just have that all straightened out. So, because we couldn't start off with one of the OGs. I mean, we couldn't start off with one of the OTPs. We couldn't. We just couldn't. So, Ali Bendari and Mike Dallas, let's take your place at yearbook. Let's take your place at yearbook. Oh my gosh. This couple, unmatched, untouchable, amazing. I can't even. Ben Durner forever. Ben Durner forever. Ali Bendari and Dave Turner. The Ben Durner. A drink, a dance, a way of life. Oh. Also, R.I.P. Jamil French. We love you. You did such a good job portraying Dave. The growth that your character showed and the way that you were able to talk about such complex issues on the show. You did an amazing job. Yeah. R.I.P. Jamil French. Next, we have Johnny and Allie. And I'm also wondering if she should get a lawyer because I think he was also a senior, but girl, I can't remember. So I'm just going to say it's problematic because he let his friends control what he showed about the relationship. So because he didn't want to seem uncool, he wouldn't be, he wouldn't love Allie in public. And so basically it was all like this is a secret thing, which definitely wasn't helpful, especially when Allie was coming from her strict household where she couldn't do stuff. And so I think this really just hurt her because she had to, work extra hard to become the Ali Bendari, the Cambridge attending. Did she go to Cambridge? No, she went to Oxford. Did she go to Cambridge or Oxford? The amazing, breathalyzing to find cancer Ali Bendari. That's who she is. Okay. Ali and Leo. Get a lawyer. She met this man in Paris. They got married. And then he beat her. Trigger warning. Allie needs to get a lawyer because Leo is an abuser. He would abuse her during the relationship, and it was disgusting. It was deplorable, the things that he would do. And, yeah. Screw you, Leo, which is why When Mike Dallas was a man talking about some Let's Run Up, I was like, oh, Let's Run Up. Oh, it was so good. Next, we have Drew and Allie. Oh, that was bittersweet. That was cute. You know, they were cute until Drew just had to go and be in the boiler room with Bianca. And then we had the whole Allie-Bianca drama. It was a mess. You know what, Sav? Messing with this girl, messing with Anya McPherson, getting a lawyer for emotional abuse. This woman, this child, because she's still technically a child. Everyone here, is children. Let me tell you what she did. When Sav's parents flew out, the girl that Sav was supposed to be marrying, his technically like arranged marriage girl. And the arranged marriage girl, like, she was looking at Anya like, you shouldn't even you shouldn't even be here. Like, why are you here? Because it's never gonna work out. So then what did Anya do? She tried to trap Sav by having a baby. She purposefully tried to have a baby with him that he did not consent to. So technically, under the phrase of consent, this would be considered sexual assault. Fries being freely given, reversible, informed, enthusiastic, and specific. And then sis tried to lie and say that she was still pregnant even though he got her the morning after pill. And then she had the entire school lying to the entire school that they had a baby to try and win him the election. And then she had to tell the school and lied, talking about she had a miscarriage. Like, how trash do you have to be to keep lying, especially about stuff this serious? Like, get a lawyer, because Sav was going through it. The emotional abuse, the emotional toil that this woman put on him, the emotional toil of this child. Oh my gosh. A mess. A mess. I hope, is she on here with Owen? Okay, cool. Bianca and Drew. I'm going to say problematic just because their relationship ended up with, being involved with, some gang activities. And, Drew had to kill somebody to protect her, which I'm not blaming him for doing, but then that made them a target, and then Drew got jumped, and then all these other things happened. So then Bianca hooked up with the guy in charge of the gang because hoping that they wouldn't retaliate against Drew, but then Drew found out, and then it became an issue, and then it was a mess. And then after all of that, they get together, they start working it out, he proposes, they're about to get married in Vegas, but then he can't do it because his mama's not there, because his mama don't approve of him getting married, like, as a junior/senior in high school, which, I mean, girl, yeah, I understand. And so then Bianca graduates, goes to college, comes back for Thanksgiving, and turkey dumps him. Oh my gosh. It was a wild ride. Oh my gosh, Drew and Becky, y'all are cute or whatever. Y'all are cute. I really thought they were cute, They just weren't Drew and Claire. That's what that was. Oh my gosh, Miles and Maya Matlin. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Was this? Girl, everything's Maya's in is problematic. I'm putting her here because what was it? No, wait, was he cheating on her? Or was he? I can't remember what all has occurred. I definitely remember this being problematic. Miles and Zoe, that was problematic. I definitely think he cheated on her. Wait, no, or did she cheat on him? You know what? Maybe this belongs under Pass the Popcorn because it's so messy, I can't even recap all the things that had occurred. Yeah. Yeah, it's that messy that I can't even sum up what all has occurred. Now, Lola and Miles. Once again, wait, were they even a couple? Yes, they were. Oh my gosh. And she, ooh, Pass the Popcorn. I forgot Shao got pregnant. Never mind. But were they a couple though? That's the question. But I definitely forgot they had a thing. Owen and Anya McPherson, they were cute. We're not even gonna lie, they were cute. But you know what? Bittersweet. Because they were cute, but then he was also a mess. Like, Owen was a pig. A misogynistic pig. But then he started to, behave. So I guess they can't be too cute. They can be bittersweet. Next, Alex and Paige! Yearbook, yeah, 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 yearbook, yeah, 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 yearbook, yeah, 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 yearbook, da 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 da. Paige and Alex, da 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 da. Paige and Alex, da 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 da. Yearbook, 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 yearbook. Oh, they belong in the yearbook. Oh, they're so cute. You know what? Let me just. They should be right here. That's how perfect they are. Oh my gosh, amazing, perfect couple, beautiful. Why they have to break up? Oh my gosh, Darcy and Peter. Girl, this was a whole mess. A whole mess. You know what? No, this is problematic because, well, is it problematic because of them or because of what she did? Because she was lying on teachers, saying that Simpson did something he didn't do while they were in a relationship, not being honest, which isn't necessarily a relationship thing. But then she left and then kept trying to win him back. But it's like, girl, you're in Africa. So, I mean, what really is going to happen? It was a mess. Oh my gosh, Zane and Riley. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. But it's so problematic because Riley had yet to accept who he was until the end. But in the end, they were together. So I guess it's bittersweet. No, it's not past. It's bittersweet because in the end, they're finally together, even though all the pain and hurt and abuse that Zane has had to endure because Riley couldn't be honest with who he was, being homophobic, even though he was gay himself, working through all of this internalized homophobia. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who is this? Who is this that Lola is kissing? Is this Saeed? I don't know who she kissing. Who is she kissing? Who is this? I think that is him. And you know what? Weren't they a couple? I really can't tell who she's kissing. Or is that Winston? Who is she kissing? I only know her to have kissed one person. And I mean, and that wasn't even Miles. I forgot about that. Who is this? I have no idea who that dude is. I wouldn't recognize this man on the street. Or whatever Keke Palmer said. Or whatever Keke Palmer said.
Or whatever Keke Palmer said. Or whatever Keke Palmer said.
Sean and Emma. Problematic. They were like first, I think it was like Emma's first love. Problematic because when Sean left, she engaged in a relationship. Well, she engaged in activities with Jay, who was Sean's friend. So then when Sean found out about it, he basically degraded Emma, said, "You are low class, you are nothing." And I was like, oh, wait a minute, sir. I'm not the one who deafened a kid in one ear. But nevertheless, disgusting. Ew, gross. Tiny and Shay. Oh my gosh. Yearbook. Yeah. Yearbook. Oh, they were so cute. Perfect. The black love couple we deserved. That we had been waiting for. Oh, perfect. Amazing. Oh, love them. Now we have Winston and Zoe. Oh my gosh, they were kind of cute. Bittersweet. They were kind of cute. Spinner and Darcy. I passed the popcorn because it was a whole mess. Because Darcy was basically making him Christian. This was after, Spinner was involved in the incident that ended up with Jimmy getting shot, his best friend, which was why he had no friends. But then, basically, Darcy was like, trying to be like, oh my gosh, all these things, purity, culture, and whatnot. And so then when she found out that Spinner had lied to her, it was a mess. So basically, yeah. Paige and Spinner. It's bittersweet. They were cute, they were cute. They were cute. They had a time and a place, they were cute, Next, Emma and Spinner. Girl, how did this even happen? We were like, what? When this showed up and they got married, we were like, what? You know what? This is problematic. And it's problematic because Emma does not deserve love. Oh my gosh, that is so bad. No, it's problematic because literally 2 days before, he was in love with someone else. So that's why it's problematic. He was in love with Jane. Spinner and Jane passed the popcorn. They were cute. The reason why they're not in bittersweet or y'all cute or whatever is because, of course, Jane was cheating on him. Next we have, Manny and Spinner. Oh, that's bittersweet. They were cute. Wait, were they cute? Girl, I can't remember. There were so many couples. I can't remember who was cute and who wasn't cute. Okay, now Terry McGregor and Rick. What's his name? Rick? I think his name was Rick. Get a lawyer, girl, because he, trigger warning, he like literally like pushed her. She hit her head on a rock. He did other abusive things. Oh, get a lawyer, sis. Next, Tiny and Lola. This is problematic. Well, it's not problematic. It's just past the popcorn. I'm upset because you knew good and happy well that your best friend, your so-called best friend, Shay, liked Tiny. But instead of you backing off, and when Tiny couldn't go out with Shay because Shay's parents wouldn't let her date, you decided you was gonna swoop in and try to get with Tiny. And you know what? We don't like that over here. We don't like that over here. Next we have, who is this? Oh my gosh, it's Toby and Spinner's little sister. Were they even a couple? Because I think they were like kind of a couple, but then, I mean like, I guess they were cute. They were cute. Frankie and Winston, they were cute until, you know, he kissed her best friend. So that was a mess. Oh my gosh, no. This is problematic. Miles and Tristan is problematic. And it's problematic purely because the amount of gaslighting that Miles was doing, making Tristan believe all the other things, these lies, leading him along, stringing him along. I just can't do it. And I refuse to do it, and Tristan deserves better. Now, what I will say is after the crash, when Miles was there for Tristan, but then, that's when that happened. Yes, that's when Tristan started, well, no, not Tristan, that's when Miles started being with Lola, right? Oh my gosh, problematic. How you gonna hook up with somebody while your main man, your main squeeze is in a coma? And not even like a year-long coma. It's been what, like a couple of months max? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is Tristan and one of Hunter's friends. They weren't even a couple. Oh my gosh, it's the girl and that guy. I don't even remember their names. His name was Wesley, and then that girl. Yes, I can't remember her name either. Winston and Goldie. Oh wait, no, they were cute. They were so cute, but they weren't an official couple, so I guess they were bittersweet. Oh, they were so cute. They were so cute. Oh my gosh, they were adorable. I was like, I don't remember them, but I remember them. Okay, next we have Hunter and Yael. Were they even? No, they were definitely a couple, but I think this is problematic because when Yael revealed that they wanted to identify as them, Hunter was very unaccepting, very rude to them, and it was just a hot mess. And also, Hunter is just a hot mess. Like, are you forgetting what he did during that one dance, or what he was going to do but wouldn't have done unless his big brother was there? Oh no. And then all the graphic things of him like killing cheerleaders and whatnot. Oh no. Next, are we talking about this threesome that they had going on? Because I see 3 heads in here. So I guess we're going to talk about like the threesome that they kind of had. So yeah, Esme, Zig, and what's that girl's name? Frankie. Pass the popcorn. Pass that popcorn. Now what I will say is if we're just talking about Zig and Esme, it's problematic. Trigger warning. Basically, girl was threatening self-harm if he didn't stay with her, and that's never okay. Next, oh my gosh, Zig and Maya. Pass the popcorn. All this back and forth. Zig was first with the girl, this girl right here. Basically, Tori and Maya were friends, and so they were a couple first, so I guess pass the popcorn, because it was basically a love triangle between these two. But then Maya and Zig, they were just doing so much. I mean, at one point, they were living together under her mother's roof. Oh, what a mess. What a pass the popcorn. Once again, pass popcorn between Tori and Zig, because didn't Zig cheat on her with Maya, and then didn't they get back together and break up, and then all these other things, and then Tori found out that Zig was broke, and then he was worried that was going to be like a deal breaker, but also like, you're in high school. Like, I'm not expecting a Birkin bag. Well, maybe I'm not, but I think she definitely was expecting something. Now Zig and Zoe. Girl, we just gonna have to pass this popcorn again. Because, you know what? Zig in every relationship is just a mess. An entertaining mess. Now, I can't remember if he was saying derogatory things about her as a woman. If he was doing that, then I'm going to put it under this problematic, but I can't recall specifically if that was him. But y'all will let me know in the comments below. I don't have to worry about it. Oh my gosh. We have Rasha and Zoe. Oh, they were cute or whatever. Let's go up here. Not bittersweet. I can't zoom in anymore. This is a mess. Y'all cute or whatevers. They were so cute. You know, it did suck though that like her mom didn't accept her at her mom's wedding. Oh, it was a mess. Next we have Winston and Zoe. Now, were they a couple? They definitely dated for a little bit. So I guess it'll just be bittersweet. Like, they were cool, but like they aren't, you know, obviously they aren't endgame. So I'm just gonna assume that this is my sis Mia and Peter. And if this is Mia and Peter, then where does this need to belong? Probably in Past the Popcorn, because wait. No, she needed him to get his act together because he also had a drug problem or something that I recall. Okay, and these two are repeaters of what we've already seen. So, this is it. This is tier ranking of the Degrassi couples, or the Degrassi couples that I could find off of this person who so kindly had a tier already made, so I did not have to suffer and make one myself. Oh, this was fun. I don't know, if you give this video to 1,000 views, just comment what you want me to do next, because I really have fun with these tier makers. And ooh, if there's any more things I can do with Degrassi, I will most definitely do them. But yes, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell notification so you don't miss out on when I post. And now, all that's left to say is reaching, wiggle, and twiddle. Bye.